Today we're taking a look at these NFL matches, which are happening on Sunday, November 20th, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Baltimore Ravens vs Carolina Panthers. Baltimore Ravens vs Carolina Panthers. I will be picking the Panthers and taking the points, plus 13, on the road against the Ravens. I see Baltimore winning this game, but not by more than 2 touchdowns. The Panthers have surprisingly looked solid over the past few weeks, and now they have Baker Mayfield back at QB. This will give them a spark and allow them to score enough points to keep this game within the spread. Blowing teams out in the NFL isn't an easy thing to do, and the Ravens haven't impressed me enough to back them. They are currently giving up the 17th most points per game and the 28th most passing yards. Their secondary has been exposed multiple times this season, as I see the Panthers moving the ball down the field and scoring enough points to cover this spread. Carolina is also running for the 16th most rushing yards per game, and Foreman has been a beast for them the past few weeks. That trend will continue and the Panthers will continue to score throughout this game. Now, I don't think they will win outright, but Baltimore won't blow them out. Pick the Carolina Panthers and take the points, plus 13. Carolina's defense has been solid this year, but the Panthers' offense has been so bad it's been impossible for the defense to show what this unit is capable of. Carolina's offense with Mayfield has been one of the worst offenses in the league all year. The Ravens are playing good football on both sides of the ball, but even when Baltimore's offense is moving the ball, their run-heavy attack takes a lot of time off the clock. Baltimore should be able to get out to an early lead and then use their run-heavy attack to play ball control football and shorten the game. Take the under, 41 points. Buffalo Bills vs Cleveland Browns. The Browns followed up their win over Cincinnati with a loss to the Dolphins in their last game. They will try to bounce back from the loss with a win over the Bills, which will give them their second win in their last 3 games. Cleveland is averaging 24.1 points per game. They are throwing for 217.1 yards and rushing for 158.8 yards per game. Jacoby Brissett completed 63% of his passes for 212 yards and 1 touchdown in the loss to the Dolphins. Nick Chubb had 11 carries for 693 yards and 1 touchdown, while Donovan Peoples-Jones had 5 catches for 99 yards. Cleveland has struggled defensively, giving up 26.4 points per game. They gave up 39 points in their last game and will need to play better if they want to win this game. The Bills found different ways to shoot themselves in the foot in their loss to the Vikings, which was their second in a row. They will try to get back on track with a win over the Browns, which will give them their 7th win in their last 10 games. Buffalo is averaging 27.8 points per game. They are throwing for 294.2 yards and rushing for 129.9 yards per game. Josh Allen completed 67% of his passes for 330 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions in the loss to the Vikings. He also led the team with 84 rushing yards. Devin Singletary had 13 carries for 47 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Stephen Diggs had 12 carries for 128 yards. Buffalo is one of the best defensive teams in the league, giving up 16.8 points per game. They gave up 33 points in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to get the win. The Browns have lost 5 of their last 6 games and 3 straight road games. Technically it's a road game. Despite their slump, they are playing well offensively, scoring more than 24 points per game. They don't throw the ball well, but they have the 5th best ground game in the league. They will struggle offensively in this game because the Bills have one of the best run defenses in the league and they also play well against the pass. They are holding opponents under 20 points per game and have given up more than 20 points only twice this season, so expect them to keep Cleveland's offense in check. The Bills have won 6 of their last 9 games and 4 of their last 5 home games. They have one of the best defenses in the league, averaging more than 27 points per game. Their passing game is second in the league and their running game is 10th. The Browns aren't very good defensively and rank near the bottom of the league against the run and pass, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Bills. Go with Buffalo to cover the spread. Buffalo Bills minus 7.5 points. The Bills have been the best defensive team in the NFL this year, and Allen once was again very strong last week against Minnesota, even in a game Buffalo lost. The Bills scored 30 last week and came up just short of beating the Vikings in overtime. Buffalo should have no problem moving the ball on a bad Cleveland defense. Even though the Browns' offense is limited, the Bills have enough injuries on defense that Cleveland should be able to put up at least 17 to 20 points, and Buffalo should be able to easily move the ball all game. This game is also going to be played in a dome, so the weather won't be an issue. Take the over, 49.5 points. Indianapolis Colts vs Philadelphia Eagles. Well, Philly's perfect 8-0 start is over. The Eagles have been involved in some close games on the road. They only beat Detroit by 3 and Arizona by 3 points on the road this season. It's been a favorable schedule recently for the Eagles, playing the Steelers, Texans, and Commanders in their last 3 games. The Colts are confident after earning a road win against the Raiders last week. Furthermore, the Colts have a stellar defense capable of containing the Eagles' potent offense. Philly will run more than most teams, but it won't be easy considering the Colts are limiting foes to only 110 rushing yards per game, landing them 10th in the NFL. The Colts' offense is better than they've shown so far. Matt Ryan has connected on over 70% of his pass attempts in 3 consecutive games, and Jonathan Taylor will be key. He just posted 147 rushing yards, and if there is one area the Eagles can be exploited, it's the rush defense. They rank 20th against the run. Take the Indianapolis Colts plus 6.5 points. Both of these defenses are top 10 in the NFL. The Colts will utilize the run game, and the Eagles have lacked the ability to consistently stop the run over the last few weeks. The Eagles are 4th in yards per game this year, but the Colts have been very good at getting off the field on 3rd down. Each of these defenses are holding their opponents to no more than 20 points per game, and the disarray that the Eagles had on offense against a defense that shut down the run could pose for another frustrating offensive outing. Play under 46.5 in this one. The under is 5-0 when the Colts are playing a team with a winning record.